Local health departments have come together to launch a public awareness campaign to reduce stigma and misconceptions surrounding opioid addiction and to encourage more residents to access life-saving treatments and services. So joining me here in Studio 61 is Health Director for New Haven, Martiza Bond, and CEO and Director of Health at East Shore Health District, Michael Pascucilla. Thank you so much for being with us. I appreciate it. This is a very important issue. Talk about why it's so important to break down this stigma.
You know, in Connecticut, one of the dangerous things that we're seeing around substance use disorder is exactly the fact that people are afraid to get help because of the stigma and shame that is really surrounding it. And so for us, it was important to bring awareness because we know that when people reduce stigma and there is no judgment, there will be an increase of individuals getting services.
Right, and those can be life-saving.
Absolutely, and we know in Connecticut, just this year alone, although we've been seeing progress over the years, over 189 lives have been lost. And so it's important for us to recognize that this can happen to anyone at any time in any socioeconomic status and career path that they're in. You never know someone's journey and the beginning of their story. And so our campaign is called It Started With because it can start at any point in our lives.
Michael, talk about some of the ways that we can, in our everyday lives, break down that stigma.
Excellent question. So all of us have something going on in our life. And when we talk about stigma, it is really important that we support people. Substance use disorder is a disease like any other disease, and it's really important that we support our family, our friends, and break down the stigma. And when we talk about stigma, it's a mark of shame or disgrace, and we really need to. And that's maybe a harsh word, but we can't be doing that to people. We need to help people.
Right, you're talking about it's just like any other addiction.
Correct.
And a lot of the reducing the stigma, breaking that stigma down comes with education.
Absolutely. And so we created the End Stigma CT, a website that has really toolkits for individuals like yourself that cover media, for individuals in healthcare professions, because we know that interactions with individuals are from all kinds of professions, from teachers to public safety. And so we created toolkits specifically to help people get those resources, but also testimonials of individuals that are in recovery and sharing their journey. And so it's important for us to be able to increase that awareness because at the end of the day, our words have power. And we want to make sure that when individuals are encountering us throughout the community, that we're being sensible of the individual's journey that they're in.
Talk specifically about New Haven and how the opioid addiction is affecting that community.
Yeah, in New Haven County, we have seen over 278 lives lost just in 2024, and that is why we're working together as a county, together with my colleagues, Michael and other health directors, to ensure that we are reducing that stigma because we know that is only 1 in 5 are getting care across the United States, which is only 19% of the individuals. And we know that individuals, that CDC reported that 75% of the community do not feel that it's a chronic condition, and it is a chronic illness. And so we have to educate the community on the importance of reducing that stigma and shame that comes with it.
Yeah, it's so critical to address that. And what's the best way people can get more information and more support?
stigmact.com. And so please visit our website. It's important to visit our website and get information and resources on how you can even recommend people to get linked to care.
And the important thing is don't be afraid to reach out and ask for help. Right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Martiza, Michael, thank you so much for being with us.